Hi, YouTube. Hey, welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I am beyond fucking thrilled to like come back and be doing fucking Oshinoko. Sure, you guys are seeing it by like 2.5, 3 hour long videos of us just fucking analyzing it. Oshinoko is fucking peak. It really is. But I feel as though oftentimes people just expect the same level of like energy and attunement all across the board. That's not how that works. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are Team Akane, make sure you fucking subscribe right now. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know why Team Akane is fucking supremacy. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, or Team Kana. I don't really care. Let me know why Team Akane is fucking supreme. Or Team Kana, either one. With that being said, guys, I'm so fucking excited. Let's go right into it. Make sure you grab a drink, grab a snack, and it's gonna be a long one. We tend to pause and analyze. Let's go. Damn it. Question for you guys, real quick. What does a rabbit mean in Japanese folklore? You're gonna cook the OP 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You act like we didn't do a 7 hour analysis on the first opening, bro. You act like we don't do the fucking first opening analysis. We did it for like 7 hours. What does a rabbit mean in like Japanese folklore? The moon. Kaguya. Well, kind of. That's. Because I've been seeing Idol a lot recently. And it's sort of coming into mind certain themes. Mm. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? I put 45510 up here for a reason. Whenever I'm looking at this, something is triggering me, and I don't know what the fuck it is. I'll be very upfront with you guys. As I'm watching and I turn into the background of Proud Parent, and even like, the opening one as I'm going through all of it, something inside of me is telling me to go back and reread 45510. And I can't fucking put a pin on it why. It might just be like seeing the eye and the differences of like time or whatnot. But something in both openings is screaming to me. I need to read Viewpoint B. I do. If you guys have it, I'll read it after this episode. But that's sort of where it's coming in. It's like 45510. What is truly in it? Like legitimately. What is truly in it? The numbers, Mason. I was giving myself insulin when you said that. Oh no. But the main regard that I'm trying to go ahead and point out is when we're looking at a story like this, when we're looking at the semblances of people changing through time, right? My main regard that I want to go ahead and bring out there to you guys is how much of an impact is I still going to have going forward? And even past that, how much of an impact are the ramifications and effects of Aqua and Ruby going to have going forward? Don't know if Mephisto ends and now the children of the stars sleep well. So the elements that I'm trying to highlight through this, right, is number one, are they going to put on this production of I's life? And number two, are Aqua and Ruby not going to get along? Is there going to be difficulties between Aqua and Ruby in this scenario, and maybe in their portrayals as to who or what mom needs? Look at the faces that they're making, right? And it seems as though only when it's a recorded, like, actual point of like, oh, here's I with Ruby, right? Like, things change. Right? Boom, cute. But their faces scream otherwise. So it's making me wonder, do they each have a different interpretation of who I is? Do they each have a different interpretation as to who mom might have been? Do they each have a different interpretation as to, like, how they would go ahead and be mom if they had to be mom? Sorry, that probably doesn't fucking make sense. But I've had a wild theory since opening one that Ruby is going to be I at some point. That Ruby is literally going to, maybe be a part of I, go on through, become I in some way, shape, or form, whether it's for a movie, play, or some shit like this. And this opening is just screaming to me that they're gonna try and solidify that. Like that is what that means. Oh, oh, all right, we did it. Damn, she is waifu. God, and she can cook. Oh, oh, ah, oh. Easy game, easy game. Hold on. Akane, empathetic, can cook. Can she clean? Will she go to war with me? Will she go to Disneyland with me? Those are the real questions, ladies and gentlemen. God, God, coming on through and ooh, ooh. All right, we're backing it up. That's pretty good. Ooh, Kana can order. I had calm down. Food to our hearts.
美味しいわね。
やたら手際も良かったし、普段からやってるのか。
お母さんと一緒に料理教室通ったりしてて。
アクア君、この子は話しちゃダメよ。
Dude, okay, to be fair, that is total fucking granny mode, brother. That is total fucking granny mode. Don't let this one get away. She's fucking perfect. Oh, Latin American moms be like. Actual question for you. Whenever you brought a friend home or something like that, did you ever get like, I don't know, pushed like that or thought like that? Rays of Doritos. How many of you have ever been in a situation where your mom was like, "Oh, this is your friend. Oh, well, she's like, they're really nice. He or she's really, really nice. Like, you know, are you gonna give me grandsons or granddaughters sometimes?" Drop Doritos. Never. Oh, dude, because I didn't bring home boys. Oh, damn, Lena. All the time. I know for me it was all the time.
美味しいご飯が食べれるのは幸せなことなんだからね。
ん？食わねえのか？
あんまり食欲が。
はい、あーん。
子供扱いすんな。
アクア君の助けになろう。君が私を助けてくれたみたいに、私も君を支えたい。
Careful. Most people would have been like, "Oh." Careful. Sorry, I don't mean for you guys to see that side of me, but inside of me, I fucking cringed so much from this saying. Just as you saved me, I want to support you. I can fix you. This is a prime example of... You guys ready? That's immediately where my mind goes. This is immediately where my mind goes. I look at someone saying something like this. Just as you saved me, I want to support you. It's a parataxic distortion. You're putting someone on a pedestal with layers of propinquity, right? The amount of time that you spend with someone solidifies that bond. That savior complex, right? Unknowingly, it doesn't have to be because one person is thinking, "Oh, well, I'm your savior," right? But because we're putting someone on a pedestal already, it's going to elevate that even further to an angelification status. They can do no wrong. It scares me when someone is using this word because I've seen so many teenagers be like, "Let's run away. We could do things. We could do something." Like all of a sudden they go into the rash extremes of behavior due to this process being extreme as well. Due to the process of propinquity, of parataxic distortions, of all of this that is being highlighted in here, being so integral to the individuals and the relationships at play, especially at younger ages, that all of a sudden they think that they would do anything for their partner. They can't live without their partner. Oh my God. For free. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yes, many teenagers. Many teenagers. I'll do anything for your rip. Oh, fuck, dude. And many are running wild. I'm fucking dying. Oh, no. I look away for a second. With that, though, that's the main element is you look at someone going through all of this, right? And that's exactly what we get. We get individuals that are putting individuals on pedestals, right? We're elevating to this amazing position. We think, hey, I'm going to do anything and everything in the world for these individuals. They mean the world to me. They've saved me. I will literally rip my shirt like that in just 1 second without even trying. It's oof. What a highlight moment, but it scares me. It fucking scares me because it's making me wonder how, even though Akane might be really, really intellectually sound in a lot of aspects, How dependent is she on Aqua? God, oh, thanks, Seashell. That was so fucking unexpected. I went Hulk mode. How dependent mentally is she on Aqua, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, she breaks whiteboard and edge. and even past that, let's take that to the next level, right? Do you think that right now, if Aqua were to leave her, were to be like, get away from me, I don't want you in me, I'm only gonna hurt you, you don't understand me, you don't truly get me, blah, 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 blah. Do you think that that would actually truly devastate her? I don't see this as a healthy dependency. I see this sort of like a... With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, can I go ahead and go switch shirts real quick? I'm gonna go switch shirts real quick, yeah? Because no, you guys want me like this the entire time, risking a nip slip? Like, no, no, Ed, no, I live. You tease. We interrupt this program. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. All right, let's keep going, guys. Back it up just a little bit, and we'll keep going.
この子は話しちゃダメよ。美味しいご飯が食べれるのは幸せなことなんだからね。
It really is. Being able to break bread is so
あんまり
important.
食欲が。
はい、
However, if you're gonna give me pinche caldo or menudo in the summer, bro, I might love you. You might be my best fucking friend. But if you're gonna give me hot soup in 120-degree weather, I might think that you don't like me. You know, Loki senpai did not notice you. Oh no.
子供扱いすんな。
アクア君の助けになろう。
Major L.
君が私を助けてくれたみたいに、私も君を支えたい。五反田監督のお弟子さんなんだ。
まあ結局こうして役者の仕事取ってんだから、最初から役者一本でやっときゃよかったのにな。
見たいです。アクア君が出てる作品見せてください。
俺はいいけどよ。
別にいいけど。
Oh.
俺がいないところで見てくれ。
I like how he was waiting for the immediate wall to come up. Like, look at his reaction, right? He was just straight up waiting for like a immediate rejection to come on in and for him to be like, hey, you know what? Nah, we good. We don't need to go further. Hey, you know what? Aqua said we good. I'm sorry. We need his permission. But damn. It's an unusual.
一緒にここから出ようよ。
小学生の時のやつな。あんまり人に見せたくなかったはずなんだが。
アクアの演技やってる映像とかないの？
あるにはあるけど。
見せんな。あれは気の迷いで黒歴史。
Now I gotta ask the real question here. There's two ways that this can be interpreted. Number one, is he putting up this wall because he's more embarrassed around Kana seeing some of the stuff that he's actually acted in, and he cares deeply about Kana, that he has this like rejection towards his previous self, that he's like, I don't want you to go ahead and see that version of whatever the fuck happened? Or is it because he actually cares more about Akana, that he's being more vulnerable in the way that he's like, I don't care, you can go ahead and see that part of me? Which one is it, chat? Is it he is Team Kana and he's more vulnerable with her, and that he doesn't want to Kana tells him what he already knows, criticism? Or is it the reverse aspect of things, where he might be more vulnerable towards Akane in that regard? That is what or is it just self-growth? But my thing is, you would still act like, or three, he's going through it. Could be that he's just in a fucked up place and he doesn't really have time to go ahead and like process a lot of other things. Absolutely. Does he let other people see it, or just Akane? Well, at the moment, it's just Akane, right? I think it's more he cares less about what Akane thinks, sadly. So then if he cares less about what Akane thinks, then therefore he has Kana in a higher state of mind, right? Well, and the director was the one that was like filming a lot of this stuff, so.
自分に才能があると勘違いしてひどい目見た作品だ。
どういう心境の変化だろうな。
なるほどな。その気持ちちょっとわかるかも。
Oh
どういう
shit.
ところ？
She's putting it together. She's about to say, this is all frustration, you know, that he's putting this in. It stems from early childhood, you know, when daddy wasn't around, so he had to solely depend on mom, and he had to become so dependent on mom that he ends up trying to go ahead and showcase that he is a good little boy. And because he can't really showcase that he's a good little boy and mom dies, he decides to go ahead and take out vengeance against the world and those that did her harm. And in that same regard, he ends up taking an aspect of himself along with it. So we get an individual who's a teenager. I know, iconic cooking time. Sheesh.
これ用意した演技ですよね。感情が乗ってないから端々の反射神経が悪い。
Damn.
演技を全部事前に作ってる。
Yeah.
実はこの撮影の時も今回みたいに倒れてな。あいつはどうも自分の感情を出すのが得意じゃないらしい。過去の経験を引っ張り出そうとすると時々こうなる。だけど器用なやつだからよ。どっかで見た演技を自分の中でつなぎ合わせてそれっぽい演技ができちまうんだ。
Sure.
それも一つの才能だと思うんだが、本人は気に食わないみたいだな。自分には才能がないとしょっちゅうこぼしてる。
アクア君はどうして演劇やってる？
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The framing of this shot. The framing of this shot. We are equals. I'm here for you. Look at the perfect divide in the middle of them, you know, surrounded by the framing of this shot. Akane, I kind of want to know, how are you going to approach this without going into the, like, either extreme of, like, you know, wild psych breaking shit?
アクア君はどうして演劇やってるの？
別に何だっていいだろう。
Matters a
よ
lot.
くないよ。
Yeah.
大事なことだよ。スターになりたいから？お金のため？特別な存在になりたいから？
茜はどうなんだよ。
楽しいからやってる。
そんな感じだよな。俺がどうして役者をやるかなんて言っても理解してもらえないし、言うつもりもない。
またそうやって。アクア君は人とのコミュニケーションが大事っていう割に、自分自身はすごく閉じてるよね。
I want you guys to see what you just did here. This is fucking brilliant in a way where this is a mask. For Akane, this is a mask. And I don't know how many people are fucking seeing this. I don't know how many people are actually seeing that this is a fucking mask. And inside of me, every urge in my therapist, like psychologist body is screaming, this is a major fucking mask. Why? Because she just did a foot in the door technique so brilliantly, I don't think a lot of people even know about.
楽しいからやってる。ないよ。大事なことだよ。
Back it up just
ど
a
っちを
little.
こぼしてる？
So yes, we have the star looking at him, right? But I want to go ahead and take this on, right? Most people, when they come out with the with like for conversation, right? Look at this.
アクア
The moment that she looks up, right, to go see the star and whatnot, look at her body language beforehand. Take one quick moment through here. Seemingly normal girl. Sets. Positions herself. Looks up.
アクア君は
Ask. Very smart girl. But the way that she did that was like almost like an actor hitting their mark. The way that they asked this, right? She's on stage, right? The actress in her is showing 100%. 100%. But in comes in the next question. If you're not my Uber driver, how many of you have ever gone into a situation where they're like, so tell me about your trauma? if you're not like in a therapist or psychologist office, right? How many of you have ever heard like someone come in and sit down and be like, so about this trauma? Like, no, right? A lot of times we start off with small talk. A lot of times we start off with like, oh man, it's a little cold out here. Dude, like, you know, I could tell that you're a little dysregulated, blah, 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 blah. And then jumping into the deeper questions, right? Oh God, if your guidance counselor from 5th grade did that, that's a little rough. Like, you usually begin with small talk, and you begin with small talk in order to try and go ahead and break the ice accordingly, build rapport, and then dive in deep. She, however, doesn't do that, and she does it with like a big foot in the door technique, tapping the balls. So essentially, she tries to go ahead and go through with the big statement like that. He tries to close on in, and she just rebuttals, and you see that mask come through. Look at it.
どうして演劇やってる
It's
の？
beautiful.
別に何だっていいだろう。
よくないよ。大事なことだよ。スターになりたいから？お金のため？
So even this line of questioning, right? It's a mask, but not specifically. It's a mask, right? Because you want to be a star for the money to become somebody special. Like, what is it? Why, right?
特別な存在になりたい
Opening,
か
trying
ら？
to open the door again.
茜はどうなんだよ。
He flips it very smartly. She just answers one word.
楽しいからやってる。
Fun.
そんな感じだよな。俺がどうして役者をやるかなんて言っても理解。
She won. At this point in time, what is she pinging? This is a very smart tactic that a lot of individuals that are very emotionally intelligent use to get people to open up. Which is, are you guys ready? Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? You ever see any of those streamers that are like, say that they have like 100 viewers, or like 10 viewers, and they're like, and like, you know, like they're not really like talking to chat and whatnot. They're not pinging you guys, right? At the end of the day, they're pinging themselves, right? As opposed to having a conversation like what we're doing here, right? Having this conversation, seeing your guys' messages come through, we're able to go ahead and ping and go off further. So now what happens the moment that he goes away from just simple sentences and he opens up like this? Look at the smile. Because at that point, she won. And you guys might not understand what I'm saying is it's like playing tennis. You know, you're shooting the ball over, he's kind of pushing it back. Hitting the ball over again, he's kind of hitting it the back. You're shooting the ball over, this time you get an actual response back. You're like, okay, he's getting invested. Now you have an in until you no longer have an in. But that's a mask. That is a mask. I just want you guys to see it, right? Look at his sentence structure in this. The foot is in the door, absolutely. She won. I said she didn't create an environment with the questions. Exactly, Rob. So she won. Oh, I'm getting the video back up. Don't worry about it. She won as in he would usually cut this off, run away, not do whatever. But the fact that he's opening up with 2 or 3 different sentences means that he's able and willing to talk.
アクア君はどうして演劇やってるの？
別に何だっていいだろう。
よくないよ。大事なことだよ。スターになりたいから？お金のため？特別な存在になりたいから？
茜はどうなんだよ。
Flips it.
楽しいからやってる。
そんな感じだよな。
One word in.
俺がどうして役者をやるかなん
There
て
you go.
言っても理解してもらえないし、
That's
言
okay.
うつもりもない。
That mask. He could have turned away there, but he doesn't. He could have turned away there, but he doesn't. She pouts. She does all of this. But you guys want me to be honest with you? You guys want me to be 100% honest with you? She probably has 3 different masks on at this moment. She probably has 3 different masks on at this moment. She probably has the mask of Akana the actor. Akana acting as a girlfriend. The stare. That stare. Wait, what are you guys talking? The cute mask. Right. Right. The mask that she has on at the moment, right, is, oh, girlfriend Akane turning into inquisitive Akane. But deep inside, do you guys really think that she's going through this? She's finding what mask, what tactic can work best for her in that regard. That's what you guys gotta pay attention to. When I'm looking at a performance, when I'm hearing a performance, when I'm looking at the subtleties like this, and it's like, I'm sorry, how many of you guys would blush and be like, I wouldn't be blushing. I wouldn't be blushing. Right? So then what does that mean? It means that there's more layers to it. That there's more tactics behind it. And that for her, it's like going through the emotions to find what that means.
またそうやってアクア君は人とのコミュニケーションが大事っていう
Instantly loses the blush, turns to confront him, right? Good confrontational tactic. This is so fucking good, dude. She's eliciting some type of response from him to get him to come back, to get him to connect, to get him to attach, even if that means her going to, like, cycling through all this shit. It's a masterclass. Akane is literally taking us through a masterclass of masking through emotions for actors.
いう割に自分自身はすごく閉じてるよね。そういうところなんじゃないですか。
Look, all of a sudden she switches to a different tactic. Now it's teasing. Now it's gone from normal questioning to teasing like eye. The eye mask. Yep. She's too smart for her own good. But yet, is that really her? Take off all these fucking masks. What is left, Akane?
だったらもし俺の目的が人を殺すことだったらどうする？芸能界の上に目的の人間がいてそいつを殺すために上に行きたい。そう言ったら
Hey, yo, the fucking Black Star. Wait a minute. The Black Star? The fucking threat, the reconfrontation from his side? Holy fuck, dude. He just fucking threw it out there as a way to go out and get her to, like, settle down. This is him putting up his fucking boundary and getting her to, like, stop altogether. How the fuck is she gonna react to this, bro? The fucking Dark Star is there. He's throwing this out there as a way of, like, you know, essentially throwing you into the deep.
どうする？
What the fuck? No! Full counter with psychotic girlfriend. No!
一緒に殺してあげる。
Now, when I'm talking about parataxic distortions and propinquity and savior complexes and angelification, and Aqua is stunned. Aqua is fucking stunned. She hit him with the fucking RKO out of nowhere. Bam! Holy fuck, dude. Aqua's face here. He's fucking shook down to the core. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to build up this wall and throw it out at you. And she's like, you know what? Fuck your fucking wall. I'll go with you. Let's break this shit down. But that's the real scenario. I hate to put it this way, but this is why I've been talking about this. We have someone that is not in a healthy space at all. At all. Wait, did I say it? Okay, wait a minute.
だったらもし俺の目的が人を殺すことだったらどうする？芸能界の上に目的の人間がいてそいつを殺すために上に行きたい。そう言ったらどうする？芸能界の上に目的の人間がいてそいつを殺すために上に行きたい。 そう言ったらどうする？
What episode was the one when she was gonna go ahead and jump off the bridge? Ladies and gentlemen, what episode? Episode 6, thank you. Was it episode 6 or was it episode?
疲れた。何も考えたくない。
Yeah. 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 In case you guys were wondering, Ed, why'd you come back to this? He needs you. He saved you. 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 Oh. 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 This right here, literally, we can point this out to the moment where you're so trauma bonded, right? Or you go back to that place where you're about to commit or do something horrible that you attach and you're willing to do anything not to lose this person. This person needs you. This person saved you. This person saved you. This person saved you from the call of the void when you were about to, like, you know, take your life. Exactly. Her black holes were ready to swallow Aqua. Pause. Oh no. But that's the main regard I'm trying to go and highlight is in a situation like this, you know, actual ride or die. But to what extent? To the extent where, you know, and I'm going to put this out there. To what extent? Because a lot of people seem to think, oh yeah, she'll be your ride or die. But I'll put it out this way. What if he ends up pushing everyone away that he loves? Would she still be his ride or die? Or if he ends up trying to hurt him, hurt her, or anyone that he cares about, would she still be her ride or die? Or would she be like, dude, you need to be stopped. You need to fucking stop. Like, is there a limit? And that is a question I have for you guys. Is there a limit?
一緒に殺してあげる。
そんなこと気軽に言うなよ。
だってアクア君が殺したいって思う人でしょ。多分それなりに理由が。
そんなこと気軽に。
See how he backs down?
そんなこと気軽に言うなよ。
Instead of him going forward and saying, yeah, you know what, like, let me stand my ground and rebuttal to test it, he backs down almost immediately, knowing the fact that this might actually come through. He was testing the line with her in that regard. Is that healthy? No, right?
だって。
But look at what she does. Look at what she just fucking does, man. My God.
アクア君が殺したいって思う人でしょ。
She played him. She played him. Right there and then. She 10-headed him. She 10-headed them. Because all of a sudden he backs down. She knows she has him on the ropes. It's like if you're fucking fighting, right? He asked a question. Instead of her fucking breaking that connection, she pushes on forward. He backs down. All of a sudden, she now has the upper hand and she can keep asking questions, which is this big turn, right? Aqua, yeah, she cooked him. She fucking cooked him. Because now it's like these questions are now getting deeper. He's opened up unintentionally and he backed down because there was trueness to his emotions. And now you have the upper hand. in what you're doing here. Virgil, thanks so much for the follow and the Real Rage Gaming. Appreciate the sub. The power dynamic here is shifting so quickly.
多分それなりに理由があると思うんだ。正しい正しくないじゃないよ。アクア君がすっごい悪い子だとしても、私くらいはありのままの君を認めてあげなきゃって思う。罪を背負うなら私も一緒に背負いたい。そういう覚悟で彼女してるんだけどな。
She feels confident. Notice that there's really no tension in her voice with that. Because she knows at that point in time, she has the upper hand. Right? At that point in time, she has the power dynamics. The OST is nice. Accept you as you are. Ding, 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 ding. Paradoxic distortion moment. Absolutely. And that's sort of what I'm trying to highlight is I love the intricacies of when a show goes down and it's just showing you little characters playing around like this. Is she doing that consciously? Here's the thing, Survivor. A lot of people don't fully think about all of their actions until you tell them to think about all of their actions, right? They just think, I need to get more information about this person. I need to feel good. And they unconsciously, because they've been trained this way, go through all these actions unknowingly, right? So a lot of people just do it subconsciously. So what was that about what she would... Exactly. Would she go to war? But I didn't mean it like that. I mean it as a joking way. Wait, hold on. How come it is a distortion? It's a distortion because she's willing to accept him no matter how he is. That already is saying that, like, cognitively, you know that he might be horrible for you, and you're still willing to go and accept him. It's a parataxic distortion, though, because you're putting him on a pedestal due to all the previous things that have happened, right? So that's sort of why that's a parataxic distortion. And propinquity means that, like, yeah, it's toxic. The amount of time that they're going to spend together, it's only going to enable that, make this go further. Damn.
ビジネス上の彼氏彼女だとしてもさ。
まともじゃない。
私のことまともだと思ってくれてた。
She got him on the ropes. She got him on the fucking ropes. All this time you thought I wasn't? All this time you thought I wasn't? Oh no. Oh no, chap. You'll never escape me. I'm always there. Oh shit, you're insane. You're getting that just now? You're getting that just fucking now?
ただ、私は君にも彼氏の責務を求めるよ。
責務？
有馬かなに勝ちたい。姫川さんにもね。あの二人には何があっても絶対に負けたくない。でも、姫川有馬コンビは強すぎる。私一人じゃどうしようもない。
Hey yo!
負けたら悔しくて死んじゃうかも。私を見殺しにする気？
We'll back it up. Y'all can't fucking see shit, huh?
私くらいは
No video! Video! No video!
罪を背負うなら私も一緒に背負いたい。そういう覚悟で彼女してるんだけどな。ビジネス上の彼氏彼女だとしてもさ。
まともじゃない。
私のことまともだと思ってくれてたんだ。ただ、私は君にも彼氏の責務を求めるよ。
I'll take one for the team chat. I'll fix her. I got this. Chat. We'll do some different forms of therapy. You know, as a trade offer, a contract is going to be established. You know, I'll fix her, chat. I'll fix her. It'll be good. We'll fix this hyper dependency mode, which makes me wonder, right? I'm gonna ask this question, and this is gonna probably be. It might have been mentioned in season 1. I don't remember. Where is Dad in the picture? Guys, where is Dad in the picture for Akane? Or where are both parents necessarily in the picture for Akane? And no mention of Dad. Interesting. Aqua is Daddy now. Don't know. Not mention. real fatherless behavior. No, the only reason why I'm highlighting that is usually with situations of hyper dependency mode like this, it usually stems, and I hate to put it out there, and you guys can look up studies out there, right? Attachment with hyper dependency usually tends to come from households where the parental structure is dysfunctional. Necessarily to be with one parent or two parents could be with the mom and or dad, right? And that hyper dependence can truly become into an essence where they go out, in teens, go out and find a partner, become hyper dependent on them because they don't want, they like, now that they found someone that they feel is safe with, they don't want that person to leave them, right? And all of a sudden you have individuals, and I'll even bring this down to a more simpler level. You have individuals like some of you guys, right, who may have a routine set up on you because that routine is safe for you. And because that routine is safe for you, all of a sudden you have to follow through with it. And all of a sudden you have to go into the same Discord servers, into the same streamers, into the same ways of life, same commenting structure, same emoji reactors that you have to go ahead and go and see, right? But if all of a sudden something were to change in that routine, they would start affecting you. All of a sudden, if the people that you were messaging stopped interacting with you at that level, you would get affected in that way as well. All of a sudden, right, you're trying to find something to fill the void that was left behind in your life, whether it was by parents, whether it was by siblings, whether it was by life in and of itself. You're trying to fill a void of something that was left there. And so you douse yourself into your, brainless, rotless behavior of scrolling through TikTok endlessly, watching Chika Noko 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 on repeat, scrolling through Discord and not even actually interacting with anyone, but just scrolling endlessly through the chats and thinking that your takes are important because somehow leaving your comment makes you feel a little bit more important on Discord. Somehow going in through and doing something fulfills that void for just a second when someone says, oh, hey, thank you so much, this little individual. I appreciate you. And you feel, hey, you know what? I was heard for a day. Because somehow deep inside of you, you're fighting to find that validation. You're fighting to be heard. You're fighting to be cared about because you might be fighting through some cognitive distortions. You might be fighting through some aspects of, I don't feel like I am enough. I don't think I'm smart enough. I'm not worthy. I'm fighting through all of these aspects of, am I going to be alone together? Am I actually going to, am I going to be alone forever? Am I actually going to mean something in this life? And you try and leave little semblances of what your life means through the interactions that you have with others. But that's just a theory. That's just an attachment theory. Stop, Ed. That's too. Oh no. That's just a psych theory. Oh, thanks, Ed. Now I need therapy. Stop, Ed, please. But that's the main regard. Is I'm looking at a con and I'm automatically saying that this is straight up can definitely be an attachment issue, right? Actual physical damage from that one. Why you have to cook me like that? The kind of always desired approval. Let's not forget she almost ruined her career trying to get it. Right. But Seashell, we also have to take it. You can't use theories so lightly. You are a scientist. Those are hypotheses. Sure. But the main element I'm trying to go ahead and highlight through this, though, is when it comes to that, we have to realize that, number one, Akane mentally, right? When it comes towards anything, getting hate online is not cool in any way, shape, or form. Like going through and seeing comments like you should go kill yourself. You're too fat. I remember some comments literally saying, I wish you were white because then I'd take you seriously. I'm like, okay. I care. There's been a lot of weird comments out there, and not just in my videos, any content creator. Yeah. In any content creator out there, that you'll see hundreds, if not thousands of comments that can definitely affect a person's self-esteem, their self-image, their instances like that, right? However, you also have to have a strong semblance of self and a loving relationship with yourself to be able to go through it and take the next step forward. I actually have I have a major question for a lot of my content creator friends, which is, do you deal with mental health issues? because I know a lot of my content creator friends do deal with mental health issues, depression, anxiety, perfectionism, aspects of imposter syndrome. We can go through 1,001 things, but when we're going through Akane, right? Satan, and it's funnily enough, it's fucking weird, but it's like I'll be very straight up about it. I've been told I'm too fat to be a psychologist, which I'm like, I'm decently weighed so far, and I'm actually doing stuff to go ahead and lose weight. I have a bunch of issues, but medical issues, but aside from that, whatever, right? I'm too dark to be a psychologist, right? Been told the whole white comment. I've been told, and this one kind of was like, I speak English really well for a brown person. I was told that recently, and I'm like, what? yeah, I'm not even kidding. I've been told, oh, you're really smart for a Mexican. Straight up, a buffet exists when you are not ready. I've been like, there's so many little things that come out there, right? And yet, on the same hand, that's out of pocket. Holy shit. At the same hand, right? Same individual might go into one of my friends' stream who's a psychologist or a streamer who might be, Anglo-Saxon, Caucasian, whatnot. Oh my God, you're such a fucking genius. Oh my God, incredible. And it's like, you do know that, like, we studied at the same place. You don't treat that person the same way that you treat. It's like, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. America's almost as bad as it. But that's the main element is, aside from that, and I'm not trying to go to make this about me, I'm trying to go to highlight the impacts that the internet and the impacts that other people, comments and stuff, can have on mental health, right? I need to find these people. Something's wrong with their head. It's just people being people. People can hide behind their comments and their mask and stuff. And most people wouldn't necessarily say that in person. I've had one or two people actually say that in person, though. But aside from that, a lot of people really wouldn't say that in person. But that's the number one thing that I'm trying to go and talk about. When we look at Akane like this, there is some very, very strong cognitive distortions, and there's some very, very strong attachment issues.
責務
有馬カナに勝ちたい。姫川さんにもね。あの二人には何があっても絶対に負けたくない。でも姫川有馬コンビは強すぎる。私一人じゃどうしようもない。負けたら悔しくて死んじゃうかも。私を見殺しにする気？彼氏なのに。
そうだな。彼女を死なせないのは彼氏の責務だな。
And she won. And she won. And she won. Think about that, right? She completely rephrased that. Took that in, switched it around, and did it like, oh, you're not going to let me die, right? Like, that's your boyfriend duty type of thing. Like, she really pushed him, like, in a way that got him to go ahead and take that next step. Beautiful foot in the door example. And, like, honestly, this is like a case you ever need to come back and be like, what's a foot in the door technique? Look at this interaction between Aqua and Akane. Just look at this interaction, and you'll see the different steps that were taken for her to reach this tone. It's a masterclass.
あと有馬に勝つ方法ね。
できれば感情演技を使わずに。
ああ、台本読んだが規模の割に尖ってるっつうか、結構チャレンジングな構成だな。まあ脚本家の意図は明確だ。俺はお前にすごい演技じゃなくてぴったりの演技ができる役者になれと言ったよな。それを踏まえて舞台演出家の要望、脚本意図、星野アクアはどう読み取る？この舞台においてのぴったりとは何だ？
強烈な感情演技。
Right.
じゃあやるしかねえな、感情演技。明日から稽古が終わったらここに来い。一から叩き直してやる。
Well, you got the answer yourself, Aqua. I didn't have to do much, Aqua. You already know what you gotta do. Like, well, that is what he had suppressed, right? Yep.
ひでえ演技。
大丈夫大丈夫。あかんって。やっぱり妹としてはね、兄がちゃんとやれてるか心配なわけ。またぼっちになってる光景がやすやすと目に浮かぶ。いわばこれは授業参観。見学も家族の義務だと思うわけ。うちの事務所厳しい。
My agency's super strict.
マネージャーに
Oh.
あ、京アマのドラマに出てた大根の人。
俺のこと知ってんの？
はい、星野ルビーです。兄がお世話になってます。
ああ、アクアの妹かなんか？
ですです。
あいつならもう帰ったよ。今日の稽古ももう終わってる。俺は居残りでちょっとやらせてもらってるだけで。
そうなんですか。お兄ちゃん毎日帰ってくるの日付変わる頃だし。
Well, Ruby, how do I explain this? There are a lot of love hotels on the way to your home, right? Your brother just left with his girlfriend. Man's cooking. Just find a way to like strike anxiety. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, talk about flowers. And let me teach you about what a man and a woman do with that. Oh no, it's anime. But that's the main regard, like, oh hell yeah. That's the main regard, like, I would bring up as well. Is like, so what do you think? If he's coming home that late, you know, he might have had an accident.
じゃあ毎晩遅くまで何してるの？
そういや最近は黒川と一緒に帰って。
黒川さん。ちょっと電話して聞いてみよう。
No! Don't cock block!
ルビー、野暮はあかん。そっとしとき。何？野暮って。綺麗。
She's about to be like, innocent level 100. That's so fucking good. That is so fucking good. He lives with this pretty girlfriend and doesn't come home till late. It can only be one thing. You know?
彼女と二人で帰っていつも遅くまで帰ってこない。答えは一つやろ。
わかんない。お兄ちゃんは何をしてるの？
Oh, she's so innocent. Oh.
エッチなことやろ。エッチなこと？そんな。だから邪魔したらあかんて。
でも毎晩だよ。ここ数日毎晩なんだよ。
見かけによらず、あっちは元気なんや。
No. No. Why are you blushing when saying this, girl? Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
そら、高校生であんな美人な彼女おったら止まらんて。
That face, just Ruby's face. What a place to stop at here. Holy shit. But main regard, I hate to put it this way, right? Sex is normal. Sex is absolutely fucking normal. As teenagers, you know, you tend to be a little bit more hypersexual than usual, right? Hate to just be straight up about it, but it's like, it's important and it's worth talking about because a lot of people still seem to be stigma around sex. Sex is completely normal. You know, please make sure that it's with people in your age range, age group, right? Because hormones are running wild, especially when you're a teenager, right? So you have days or months or periods where you might be hypersexual or hyposexual, which is either like extremes or under or just normal. That's a-okay. And that's the main regard when it comes to a situation like that, is being able to go ahead and be in tune with your body and understanding that sometimes your body has needs, right? We're looking at a situation like this. My main comment or my main concern, show me your, yeah. My main concern with all of this is Ruby is still too innocent. What will happen, and just like the ending, when Ruby's innocence has to come crashing down and she's met with the reality of what the fuck is happening in her environment, where the blinders that she has on, right, because no one around wants to take it off, are finally ripped off. That is the question I have for you guys. Are we going to get Dark Ruby? Are we going to get Dark Ruby?
お兄ちゃんはそんなことしない。高校生の子相手にそんな軽はずみに子供ができるような真似しない。
Oh.
してたら心。
I didn't mean it so quickly. What the fuck, bro? As 5 seconds later, god damn, bro. If he did, I despise him with all my heart. Really? Really, Ruby? What if you found out who he really was? What if you found out who he really was?
底から軽蔑する。ルビー？大丈夫。私はお兄ちゃんを信じてるから。秘密主義はいつものことだしね。ごめんなさい。ちょっとトイレお借りしてもいいですか？
ああ、案内するよ。
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But in comes in the question, do you know why she acts like this? Do you know why that comes through? It's her attachment to I. Who is her safety son? Who's left? Her brother, right? Aqua's left. So therefore, if Aqua's lying or if shit's starting to happen without her fully noticing, is her safe zone there? Is her safe zone there? Or is this, because it is generational trauma, or is it turning into an environment where she's only surrounded by lies? Where she's only surrounded by the lies that she might have even built herself by imagining that people were something that she could not clearly see. Oh. Oh.
大丈夫。私はお兄ちゃんを信じてるから。秘密主義はいつものことだしね。ごめんなさい。ちょっとトイレお借りしてもいいですか？
God, bro.
案内するよ。
Yeah, she's not looking so good.
まあ兄のそういう話は複雑やろうな。
君誰かの出待ち？
あ、
Hey,
いいよ。
yo.
そういうのじゃなくて。
じゃあ役者の子？可愛いもんね。
そんな可愛いなんて。
どこの事務所？
キャノンファイヤーです。
Minami is 16. Dude is 22. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. FBI, open up. But to be honest with you, Doc Alert, oh god. We gotta get him playing chess, and then on the other side her playing checkers. Oh no. Certified lover boy, certified. Oh god, calm down. God, you guys are all on one today. But I do really want to touch on this because it is very common. And I hate to put it this way because I've been disgusted. I'm gonna get very serious with you guys here for a second. I've been disgusted. Actually, we're gonna do this like a fucking Netflix documentary where the person wants to be anonymous for a bit. I've been absolutely fucking disgusted by some of the things that you learn as in the entertainment industry. There seems to be a lot of cases where people get away with shit like this too. I know I need a voice changer for this. There seems to be a lot of cases where actors and actresses get away with shit like this, right? Where, oh, we're in the same theater production. She's like, he's 12, he's 14, and she was 18, and she thought that he was cute, so they did some stuff. And that's like, no, that's no. Like, that is not okay. That is not okay. And even vice versa, like the entertainment industry at times can be absolutely fucking disgusting, and especially when you start hearing some of the situations out there, right? And some of the stuff out there, and then people, and I'm gonna be very, very upfront about it. There's some people who go and act in other countries, and if you guys want to be straight up about it, where the age of consent is, yep. Thank you, Seashell. Where the age of consent might be lower than in their original state or in their original country. I want you guys to just get that, feel that. That's fucking creepy, isn't it? It's pretty fucking weird. Thankfully, most prefectures in Japan have the... Yikes. Doesn't that violate some sort of law? If the person's living there, if the person's acting there now, technically they're a resident of that individual. It might be, absolutely. But the main regard that I'm trying to go ahead and highlight is there's some really weird, fucked up shit that happens in the entertainment industry that I can definitely even see like certain things being pushed aside because, oh, they're famous, they're actors, they should be able to get along, right? And it's like, no. You guys have to remember. And this might be an L fucking take. This might be an L fucking take from me. Personally, the brain doesn't stop developing, of course, throughout your entire life, but all major functions until you're around 25. I'm gonna throw that out there. Your brain doesn't stop like developing all like essentially all major functions, like start like are fully there until you're around 25. A lot of individuals younger than 18, younger than 21, are still in the process of their own brain development. That's all I gotta say, bro. I'm just throwing that out there. Y'all do with that information what you will. But personally, I always find it weird whenever you hear situations and like that come through and you're just like, when you reach a certain amount of fat, you turn into a PDF file. Wait, what do you mean by that? Maturity heavily depends on the person. Oh, I heard so many people screaming about it being fake. It's 16 in my country where the caveat's still there. Funny because when it was 19, I was full. But looking back at 26, hell no. But that's the thing is because you're given certain freedoms and certain abilities to do certain things, right? So like, especially when you're 18, they tell you you're an adult, but are you really an adult at 18? Probably not, right? I would say like once you like, especially as you start growing up, and I hate to put it this way, if you're an adult and you're growing further, right? And again, might be an outtake, but you can associate once you're officially an adult, right? And your brain is fully developed, you can associate with whatever you want to associate with, right? You can start talking about certain things because at that point in time, your brain is fully developed. Of course, is there power dynamic issues? Can there be power dynamic issues? Absolutely. But if you're an adult, you're a fucking adult at the end of the way. Oh, PDF file. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense, Lee.
あそこ結構友達多いんだよね。ののんとか上野クレハとか。
おー、先輩です。
じゃあせっかくだし、今度みんなで遊ぼうよ。
Like this should not be happening. This should not be happening, dude. You're 20 something. Like this should not be happening. The moment she said 16 or fit, like or however old, like especially if you start finding out about their age, you're like, hey. But I don't think no ages were mentioned. But the moment you find out, you gotta dip, bro.
そういうのじゃなくて。
じゃあ役者の子？可愛いもんね。
そんな可愛いなんて。
どこの事務所？
キャノンファイヤーです。
キャノファとか笑う。あそこ結構友達多いんだよね。
Yeah, no ages
と
were
か上野
mentioned.
クレハとか。
おー、先輩です。
じゃあせっかくだし今度みんなで遊ぼうよ。これ俺の LINE。
Okay, the immediate like gets in her personal space, literally pushes hand behind her. Yeah, cornered her. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure for a person. Like how many of you guys would feel comfortable with this? I wouldn't. I would straight up be like, dude, you've now cornered her into a scenario where it's like fight or flight. It's weird. You should know her general age range.
鴨志田さん、金田一さんが来いって緊急招集。
Saved.
マジ
Saved.
金田一さん。
Saved. My dude straight up knows what the fuck he was doing. Saved. Melt with the fucking W here, dude. Oh my
怒ると
god.
怖えんだから急いで。
次の機会にね。
I'll share this story. I was, you guys know I was living abroad. Needless to say, one of the big festival days, there's a lot of drunk people out there. Saw some college guys hitting on individuals that you can tell are visibly younger. What the fuck do? I start hitting on the guys to creep them out in the same way that they were doing to the girls. They were literally like, oh, like, you know, like, hey, like, how you doing? Like, beautiful, like trying to corner them in a very similar environment like that, right? And I'm like, oh, hey, boy. How you doing? Hey, you want a piece of this action? And just start going, like, literally just going through them and start talking to them. And like they felt so uncomfortable that they left. I'm like, hey, sorry about that. I saw you guys were uncomfortable. Like, like, I don't care, dude. I'll start like, yeah. And you ripped your shirt. I know. English or Spanish? Oh no. Oh no. What would you do if they said yes? Oh, dude, I would just keep going off, dude. I don't care. I'll keep flirting with them. Are you kidding me? A lot of people can't seem to take compliments right back. And if you give them a taste of their medicine back, sometimes you're like, what the fuck? I've had one person be like, oh yeah, like what's the mood for? And I'm like, you want to go for a couple shots? Because I know a lot of people where I was at couldn't take like 6-7 shots of tequila. Meanwhile, I'm the fucking tequila king. And I'm like, all right, 10 shots in, I'm done. Hey, have a good night. He's passed out. I'm going home. The Stephen Fry tactic. But that's the main regard that I'm trying to go and go through that. Like, if I see people being uncomfortable, step up. If you see someone that's legitimately not being okay, ask what's wrong. Be empathetic. Be there for them. Phenomenal shit that the anime is bringing this up as a concept. Because I'll ask this, right? How many of you guys have had something like this happen to you once in your life? Either to you or someone you know. Where it's someone that was an adult was being creepy to you when you were younger or your friend was younger. Oh, 100%, Tom. 100%. You might have one. I know I have one. 23 and 15. Did not even pick up on it. Really, Seashell? Oh, bleak. Yeah. Yeah. Call the cops once on someone. You at the bus stop. It happens more so than people imagine. To everyone in all genders, right? Yeah, it's the same. If a girl does it to a guy, it's still the same thing, you know? And sometimes, like, I hate to put it this way, but sometimes society makes you go ahead and, like, downplay it. Like, oh, you're a guy. You're supposed to take it. You're supposed to be cool with it. But it's like, no, not necessarily. YouTube coming back. Hey, making that easier for the editors to go to follow. If any of these situations do happen to you at any point in your life, and especially when it does happen, please reach out to somebody. If you are an adult and you see this happen to someone, please go in and save them. Can't recommend this enough, right? Because you never know when a situation can go bad or when literally like some sort of trafficking can happen. Please, if you see something, say something. And we're going to back it up. All right. Because if you give off the wrong impression, being straight up, if you give off the wrong impression, you say something and they're like, oh no, we're friends or whatever. Like they act like they're genuinely friends and whatnot. This is how they joke around. At least you stepped in before, like, you know, because it could have been in a bad way or a bad situation or something else, right? So that's the main regard. All right, ready? All right, here we go.
はいつものことだしね。ごめんなさい。ちょっとトイレお借りしてもいいですか？
ああ、案内するよ。
まあ兄のそういう話は複雑やろうな。
君誰かの出待ち？
あ、いいよ、そういうのじゃなくて。
じゃあ役者の子？可愛いもんね。
そんな可愛いなんて。
Very forward, very everything.
どこの事務所？
キャノンファイヤです。
キャノファとか笑う。あそこ結構友達多いんだよね。ののんとか上野クレハとか。
おお、先輩です。
じゃあせっかくだし今度みんなで遊ぼうよ。これ俺の LINE。
You ever want to drop kick someone?
金田一さんが来いって緊急招集。マジ？金田一さん怒ると怖えんだから急いで。次の機会にね。
Damn, bro.
んだよ、誰もいねえじゃん。まあ、嘘だし。
Get wrecked. Get fucking wrecked, bro. Melt's a fucking hero. Holy shit, brother. Bro, Melt's a fucking hero at this point. Jesus. Melt is best boy at this point. He fucking called him out for being fucking creepy, dude. You get goddamn fucking American motherfucking hero right there, dude. Melt is a fucking G, dude. Yeah, Doritos for Melt. Doritos for fucking Melt there.
あれ、アクアの妹の友達。手出したらまずいでしょ。
何それ？そんな理由で邪魔したのかよ。
大事なことだろ。チャラいのは俺も同じだし、別に女あさりにどうこう言わねえけど、仕事に支障が出るかもしれない相手はダメじゃね。
Well, she's underage.
出ねえよ支障なんて。
わかんないだろ。俺たちはプロなんだから。
Plus, she's underage. She's Aqua's sister's friend. It means she's underage.
一応
プロってろくに演技もできねえやつが俺にプロ語るとか笑う。チャラチャラモデルやりながら片手間にドラマやって、今度はコネで舞台のお仕事。なあ、自分が一番下手なの自覚してる？お前が作品の質を落としてんだけど。
Okay, bro.
俺は曲がりなりにも実績が評価されてここにいる。で、お前は何ができんの
？There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of fucking people out there that do this. I've had this done to me. I know that Brady's seen shit like this happen as well, where individuals will use, well, I've been in like these plays, and like, what have you been in? Oh, you do this, and it's like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, you got to be very confident in yourself to be able to clap back in scenarios like this. There's so many people that try and project their standards onto you that like they'll try and say that you're bringing stuff down when in reality it's them, right? Over a girl. I know. False equivalence, power and control. They try and put a power over situation, and it's yeah.
実力ねえやつが生きって説教かましてくんの一番ダセえのよ。姫川さんが言ってくるなら俺だって聞く耳持つけどさ、お前は偉そうに語ってる場合かよ。あの子胸でかかったのにな。やってらんねえ。
Fuck.
分かってんだよ。そんなの。
No, Mel.
あいつとやった時からずっと。
No, Mel.
お兄ちゃんの友達って言うから LINE。
Why? What the fuck, dude? No. Why? Oh no. That's so fucking creepy, bro. That's so... Oh, if somebody touches fucking Ruby... If somebody... Yeah, prepare the fucking body bag. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, yeah, Hell's Kitchen. Oh, no. I have some sad news about Senor Pinguino. How do I say this? No. I have some sad news about Senor Pinguino. Yeah.
交換したんだけど、今度みんなでご飯行こうって。ダメだった？もちろん、人間としても役者としても尊敬できて、人格者な役者さんは大勢いる。その前提で言うんだけど、女の連絡先をガツガツ聞いてくる 2.5 役者は大抵えぐい。そいつは高確率でやりちんだよ。
Oh shit.
スマホ貸しなさい。ブロックしておくから。
Block him.
カーナちゃん、差し入れのクッキー食べる？ありがとう。何睨んでるのよ。
睨んでないんですけど。
嘘つきなさい。いつもの眠そうな目が私の時だけ異様にキッとしてるでしょ。
誰に対してもこうなんですけど、カナちゃんが自分のこと特別な存在だとか思い上がってるからそう感じるだけじゃない？
私を誰だと思ってるの？天才子役よーって。
過去の栄光にみっともなくしがみついて今の自分を磨く努力はしてるの？
So good, man.
おやおや、まあまあ、随分と口が悪くいらっしゃってまあ。さぞかし私のことが嫌いなんでしょうね。大嫌いでしょうがないからそう。
Just wait, Connor. Just fucking wait until the moment where we see fucking Aqua truly feeling his emotions and being like, I can't live without you. You, like, Chad, I can't live without you. Without you, I'm nothing. And just starts fucking crying. And it's like, you know, all of a sudden, we're going to get some jealousy. All of a sudden, we're going to get some feels. Oh, yeah, mama. It's
そ
not
ういう
ready.
こと言う。そうなのよね、黒川茜ちゃん。
Oh, no.
何その本。
ちょっとね、小耳に挟んじゃったのね。かの天才役者と名高い黒川茜が演劇を始めるきっかけになった役者がいるって。やめて、なんでそんなの持ってるの。まあ、あんなにすごい役者さんの憧れの人ってどんな人かと気にな
Caught
っ
in
て。
4K.
黒川さんが子役の時初めてやった舞台のインタビューがあるって聞いて、当時のバックナンバー通販で買ってみたらね。そしたらあれ憧れの人って私？あかねちゃん、私に憧れて演劇始めたの？やだもん、私が大好きならそういう。
Oh, that's so fucking adorable. And bell pepperish. I love it. That's so good, man. That is so fucking good, bro. The bell pepper is just all of this in her face. Jesus.
いいのに
Get
ごめん
caught.
ね、私はあなたのこと全然好きじゃなくて一方通行の思いでごめんね。
容赦ねえなお前。
誰が教えたの？ララライの誰かでしょ。
すまん。
姫川さん、
ライバル意識してるのは知ってたけど結構複雑な感情だったんだな。
全然そんなんじゃないよ。確かに昔はそうだった。同い年なのにテレビに出て大人気のかなちゃんを見て憧れの気持ちを持って児童劇団に入った。
The genius. Dude, you put a picture of a fucking El Chavo del Ocho and I'll start crying in 2 seconds flat. Like. Baking soda. Bro set her up. You put a fucking picture of you know, Akira Toriyama up there. We're gonna start crying up there. Bro set her a baking soda. Why does that? Oh no.
大人気のかなちゃんを
Oh
見て
no.
憧れの気持ちを持って児童劇団に入った。でも実物見たらこうじゃない。態度が大きくて失礼で人のことこんな風にバカにしてマルチタレント気取りでアイドルとかやって YouTube で人気者気取りでお金稼いで。
ちょっとスタッフさん、
おう
稽古場にファンが紛れ込んでて怖いんですけど。
ファン？私は演者なんだけど。
無理して張り合おうとするな。根が真面目なお前じゃ煽り合いで有馬に勝てない。
ピーマン体操が代表作のくせに。
Oh, but
意外とダメージ入ったな。
ちょっと調子乗ったな。
critical hit in reality dating show. Fuck.
代表作は恋愛リアリティショーでしょうが。
God,
マルチタレントはどっちよ。
これはきついカウンター。
やっぱ有馬レスバ強いな。
Damn.
すみません、これはこっちで引き取るので。
これはこっちで押さえておく。
もうムカつく。なんなのあの人は。
まあ有馬は口悪いところあるからな。
悪いのは口じゃなくて性格だよ。昔はもっとひどかったんだから。
い
Right.
や俺も子役の頃の有馬と共演したことあるし。
なら味方してよ。性格終わってたでしょ。
いやそんな。
Oh no, brother.
そういえば殺してやろうと思ってたわ。
でしょ。私の時だって。
So they're saying, Ed, why is multi-talented entertainer a diss? I'm trying to understand. Ed, am I missing something? So Skookog, oftentimes what we get is a lot of individuals, like, they'll be like, oh, so you can't even stay to one role. You're not even good at one thing, so you try and branch out to multiple things, and therefore you're garbage at multiple things, right? Wow, you couldn't make it as a film actor, so you went to being a comedian. Now you're a D-list actor. Yeah, you exactly type of thing, right? Jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly. And unfortunately, that's for some people it still rings true, but for a lot of people nowadays, you get to be a actor individual, right? Voice acting, theater, stage, film, you name it. There's 101 ways to act.
もう稽古が始まる。行こう。
なあ、気分良かったわね。見たあの顔、本気で悔しそうだったわね。
こいつマジで悪いな。
あんな使い方するって知ってたら教えてなかった。
なんでそんな黒川に突っかかるわけ？仮にも同じ事務所のアクアの彼女なんだしさ。うまく
ビジネス上のね。
Jesus!
黒川に突っかかるわけ？仮にも同じ事務所のアクアの彼女なんだしさ。うまく
ビジネス上のね。
Jesus! Jesus! It's fucking triggered.
やった方が。
まあ理由はいろいろあるけど、こんなの同年代の一よ。
Sure.
別に共演するのは今回が初めてじゃない。なんでかやるたびに揉めてきたのよ。茜と私は演技の向き合い方から違うし、役柄に対するアプローチもいい演技っていうものの考え方も違う。あの子の演技からは私が正しい、あなたは違う、そういう圧を感じるわけ。本当にムカつく。天才子役も第二次成長期過ぎたらただの一般人って言われ続けて、実際私にはとんと仕事が来なくなって、黒川茜は天才とか言われて今まさに評価されていて、このままだとあの子が正しかったってなるじゃない。
因縁の相手ってわけか。
安っぽい言い方したらそうなるわね。
Why does that seem like a deflection? And I feel like the real reason why she might be your target is because she's really close with Aqua. Why do I feel like the real underlying reason? She gave a really phenomenal reasoning, right? But under that, I feel like the real reason is she too close to Aqua. I'm uncomfy. It can also be that. It could also be that.
でも安心して。私はあの子に演技で負けてるなんて一度も思ったことないから。
姫川さんから見て有馬と黒川どっちの方が優勢なんです？
二人は子役からやってるベテランでどっちもうまいし、優劣つけるだけ野暮だと思うけど。
そこを
Man, those glasses really are glaring out his eyes. Why? Why? It's a fucking wall. Unreadable. Edgy. Here comes the question. Is he related to Aqua? Personality-wise, how he carries himself, the way that they act, that they interact, you fucking slap a dirty blonde wig on him, you got fucking Aqua here.
あえて言うなら。
黒川は異質な
those
人だし
eyes.
天才って言われるだけある。だけど有馬の方が演技というものに執着が強い。まあ、どっちに転んでもおかしくない。本番の仕上がり次第ってところだろうけど、今回は有馬が勝つ。俺がいるから。
やっぱ姫川さんはちねえわ。役の割り振り間違ってる。あの人と同じ板に立ったらお前の下手さが際立つもんよ。
Everyone has a fucking rival. Everyone has a fucking rival.
有馬、この後稽古付き合ってくんね。
もちろん私から言おうと思ってたところ。
アクア君、時間が足りない。早く監督さんのところ行こう。
そうだな。
Oh no, brother. Oh no, brother. And then you got me up in here like fire breathing technique. dude, Ninja Ed in the background. That's an emoji. Dude, you know, they're all fucking fighting one another, just fucking wizard at me with it. Oh, that's fucking great, dude. And the whiteboard. It's good, it's good, it's good.
どうしたのアビコ先生？緊張してる？してないわけないじゃないですか。
Oh fuck, we actually get to see the...
これで失敗したら全部私のせい。緊張の一つ二つしますよ。こればかりは慣れないものよね。脚本は納得いくものになったんでしょ？それはそうなんですけど、自信満々で出したものがボツ食らう経験、先生にもあるでしょう。あるわね。自分の作ったものが世界で自分だけしか面白いと思わないものだったら、そう思うと。
大丈夫ですよ。僕もあの脚本の出来には満足しています。だとしたらこの世界に最低でも2人は面白いと思ってる人がいることになりますよね。
Hey yo, did that move her heartstrings? Hey yo, did that move her fucking heartstrings? What was that? What was fucking that, brother? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I saw that fucking little jump up. Wait a minute.
あれ、割と仲良くなれたと思ってたのに。
気にしないでください。この子青春全部漫画に費やして男子の免疫ないだけなんで、気にせずグイグイ絡んでください。本当はそうされるのが嬉しい子なんで。
まあ最終的にこの舞台の成功は役者にかかってる。でも皆さん実力のある方々なので、いい舞台になると信じてますよ。
実力ね。メル上司さん、ユキ、あとその他だもん。
その他だも言うな。
なになに、そっちはうまくいってるの？ママかな。
I have a fucking feeling. I have a feeling Mem Show is gonna play a fucking critical component sometime in the future. The whole devil theme, we have crows, we have rabbits, we have Mem with the fucking devil feature. You know, watch, they're gonna do like a triple fake. Some point in the fucking story, they'll be like, and now we truly solved Oshinoko. And now we've truly solved Oshino. And now Oh.
なんでタレントと付き合ってる女って綱渡りしたがるんだろうな。
芸能人だって恋すればただのアホな女の子だからね。たまたまだから。SNS に上げちゃダメだからね。大丈夫、我慢できてる。
うわ、めっちゃ可愛い子いる。
Oh no, bro, everyone's going after fucking Ruby.
マジか。やっぱ遺伝子強えな。
親の顔見てみたい。
絶対美人だ。
Damn, brother, everyone's going after Ruby.
なんか周り雰囲気ある人多いね。劇場の後ろの方はだいたい関係者席だから、客の反応を見るにはやっぱり後ろじゃないとね。なんか偉い人になったみたいで気分いいね。どうやらないの。監督だ。相変わらず怖い顔。アクアが呼んだのかしら。監督さんに自分の演技を見て。
My God, who the fuck would leave Mommy Miyako? Who in the right world would leave fucking Mommy Miyako, brothers? Brothers, I have sinned. Brothers, I have sinned. I have had many indecent thoughts about Mommy Miyako. I missed her voice. I missed her Ichigo. Dude, confess that. Dude, we're gonna have a full fucking confession. I know, I will.
らしくないことするのね。そのくらいにはこの舞台に入れ込んでるってことかしら。
早熟と茜、教えられるだけのことは教えたつもりではいるが、早熟の心的外傷については根本。
But you see, Director Kuhn, hold on. You don't need to resolve like psychological trauma on a fundamental level to understand where the character is going psychologically speaking. I.e., I don't have to understand the client's full psychological journey and their breakdown and what's happening. I just need to understand the base core components as to where it is. I don't even need to know the resolution, but what the steps might be. That's when we all of a sudden... fuck. All of a sudden, we start doing a fucking continuum. You know, we start doing like a, hey, you know what? This was a trauma point. You know, mom left, mom died. Trauma point. This happened. You know, or decision turning point 1. Trauma point 4. Trauma point 5. Decisions like, you know, whatever, strike 6, whatever it might be, right? So you start going through. You don't need to understand all of these little details that happen in somebody's life, like this. Good to know. Great to know. But you don't need to know every single little detail, right? What you start doing is you start looking for the turning points in people's life. You start looking for some of these like big trauma moments in the big aspects that they would consider events in their life. What is the foundation, or the bare needs foundation, the skeleton key that can go ahead and unlock a lot of the decision-making processes that come from this? I.e., had a client who didn't quite understand why he couldn't last in relationships. We were talking about it, right? And he's like, hey, you know what? I get really depressed, or like, you know, I get in a relationship, I get really anxious that I'm not doing enough, you know, and it's just explaining everything. And all of a sudden they're like, and then like, you know, my relationship ends. And like, I'm like, okay, well before then, like before your relationship ends, what ends up happening? And it's like, oh, well, you know, it's get involved in work. I start thinking, relaxing in the relationship. And we start learning, right? We start learning that a lot of individuals, right, or a lot of guys, a lot of people guys, girls, everyone in between, fall into a cycle. For this person that I was just describing, it was due to him he just stopped dating his partner. There was periods of time where he'd fall into depression. He would stop dating his partner altogether, taking them for granted during that period of time. Partner, after a couple of months, would start being like, hey, let's go out, let's do something, please, let's go on a date, whatever, right? To a point where they would grow the discussion points, and they would leave, and it was turning into a cycle. So it's like, okay, well, you're in the anxiety, right, portion of it, trying to get a partner. If you like drop the ball, all of a sudden you're gonna go into a turning point. There's having a full vocabulary and perfect diction at 3, not the same thing. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps out with the whole aspect of psychological trauma that hasn't been resolved. Oh fuck, let me back it up. I got it.
アクアが呼んだのかしら。監督さんに自分の演技を見てもらおうなんてらしくないことするのね。そのくらいにはこの舞台に入れ込んでるってことかしら。
早熟と茜、教えられるだけのことは教えたつもりではいるが、早熟の心的外傷については根本的な解決はできていない。この舞台でパニックが出たら一巻の終わり。感情演技をやろうとすればするほどリスクは高まる。
Well, you gotta write a fine line. You gotta write a super fucking fine line of like how vulnerable you can be.
あれだけ演技にマジになるあいつを見るのはいつぶりだろうな。まあ、なんとかするんだろう。お前だって一発の役者。
Oh, here we go, brother.
かつて天才だとか持ち上げられた私と、今まさに天才とか言われてるあんた。悔しいけど意識はしちゃうのよね。こんなこと言うのもちょっと尺だけど、あんたとまたやるの楽しみにしてたのよ。ここであんたに勝って誰にも私をもう元天才子役なんて呼ばせなくしてやるから。
This is about to turn
私
fucking
も
fire.
かなちゃんとやるの楽しみにしてたよ。ずっと楽しみにしてたんだから。
はい。
Is this how my dude gets into character? Holy fuck, dude. He's like, let me trigger myself into emotional acting. Hi. Dude, that's wild. Exposure therapy, but no, exposure therapy is done slowly, bro. Like, this is just literally just taking you... Oh,
監督のところでいろいろ試してはみたけど、こいつの劇場は全然抑えられない。煮えたぎるような怒りと後悔、凍りつくような悲しみと復讐心。 愛の顔を見るだけでパニック症状が出そうになる。一瞬で引き戻される。
And it is disassociation at that moment in time, right? And I sort of wonder, like, do you guys think that there would ever be a moment where it could be like, say, Aqua and the doctor, right? And I want you guys to think about this, like, in a therapy setting where there was a chair here and the doctor's here, and I'm Aqua, and you're discussing a theme, like a topic or whatnot. Who would end up winning? Who would, like, how would the decision making process comes on through? He says, this guy.
だけどそれでいい。
Damn.
これでいい。足りない才能を補うために使えるものは全部使う。それが僕のやり方だ。
Oh hell, bro. We gotta see it. No! No!
全部出してこい。
No! The fucking cliffhanger, brother. No! Meanwhile, Arcrinum falls. Boo! Cucked by the credits. Oh no. This song is a fucking banger, man. I'm crying. Damn, brother. I didn't even stop the ending. That's how good the fucking ending song is. I have a couple of predictions, though. I have a feeling that, like, this might spark Ruby's curiosity as it shows in the fucking opening, into going into acting. I feel like this is going to be a major fucking spark for Ruby. But even past that, I'm going to bring us something up. 45510. 45510. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep coming back, especially after we read this in season 1, and it keeps leaving something in me, and I don't know why. And I'm going to throw this out there to you guys. How much information does this have? How much information does this have, ladies and gentlemen? In terms of, like, how much is this going to play into the future? You know, that's sort of where my mind is at. There's so many good fucking things out there. This is a chef's kitchen. It can be. It can be. Good question, Ed. Because I'm looking at this, right, and I'm like, this was such an important moment to read, right, and be able to go ahead and understand that it's for me, it's wild to go ahead and be like, oh, a lot of people haven't talked about it. A lot of people haven't, like, really touched on this, right? You know, I'll have to figure that out for myself. Yeah, at some point. But that's why I'm like, We're going to have to read this. We're going to have to read this at some point in time. If you guys are okay with it. If you guys are okay with us doing point B and us actually going through and reading 45510 together again. Because I feel like there's a lot more into the story of Oshinoko than what people are open to go ahead and let on. Up to you. Ed sent you viewpoint B, D general, and blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Oh, God. Is it, oh, it's translated. Okay, it is translated. Holy fuck. Not the 45510. Those who got to see episode 1 movie and... Wait, what do you mean episode 1 movie? Oh, God, I'm going to have to go in and get this and put it in a fucking Word document. But my main thing is, I feel like this is something that I'm going to have to go ahead and do for next stream. I'm going to go ahead and put this all together in a Word document. We'll get it together. And then before we start the stream, we'll go through and we'll read them all. Deal? Deal? Its own stream moment. Oh, absolutely. 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 That's sort of what I'm thinking. I'm like, we really need to touch on this because for me, there's something screaming in me that a lot of the things that we're seeing on stream, you know, are probably going to come through in waves and affect us in that way. Overall, though, phenomenal fucking episode. Phenomenal fucking episode. Color me excited. Color me impressed. Color me happy with the way that they're, like, you know, fully evolving this story and pushing it forward. I feel as though they're giving the characters a lot of love. I feel like they're giving a lot of the characters, like, a lot of growth opportunities, and that for me makes me so fucking content. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially if you like this, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, that whole ordeal. It means the world to me. If you're taking any concepts, do let me know. And aside from that, YouTube, we'll catch you guys later.